Hello again, everyone. Sorry, that whole footage I just took of like 5 minutes footage. It didn't record. Maybe I didn't press the button properly. The top of Queen Street, this guy's gonna think I'm following him. I was making my remarks about this place here, which is the Auckland City X-ray Centre, and also how I've just educated myself that I'm pretty sure that botulinum toxin A is short for Botox. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So everyone's wary of phones these days, aren't I? I was also just filming this church here. Let's just go back. I don't know why, maybe I didn't press the button properly for record, but I didn't get any of this, so I'm doing a little bit of backtracking. So this church, so once I get a good look at it from the front again. So it's the Baptist Tabernacle, and I was just making a comment into the air, thinking that it's what do you call it, Greek in design with the pillars. Actually, I didn't notice this crucifix when I looked at it the first time. So there you go. Maybe a blessing in disguise. I had to do some re-recording. Okay, and I was making a big pun joke that it's all downhill from here, because it is. It's all downhill, get it? Alright, so it's definitely recording, so let's just keep going. Alright, lucky I checked. Can you imagine how far I would have gone? Like, I didn't get any footage. Alright. So, yes, Kiwi on Queen is they have these various medical practices, such as the X-ray place and Auckland City doctors. What is all that? Oh, automatic alarm system. I wonder why they need to make it like that you can see it. I guess maybe a deterrent. Kiwi International Hotel. Okay. Interesting. Friendly flats. Need a room? No thanks. Alright, so that's where I stayed the very first time I went to Auckland. It is black building. A Venom building. Yeah, actually, if you had booked this place, if it's still a hotel accommodation, you might think you got the raw end of a deal. You're probably thinking, is this some office tower? I mean, maybe they don't hire out rooms anymore, but that's definitely where I stayed. VR Queen Street. Oh no, it does say hotel and suites. There you go. So it still does operate as a hotel. Actually, that's where that person's going in. Maybe we should check it out. Can we check out the foyer? It's actually not much. It's just a standard foyer. I don't want to be creepy about it by thinking, you don't have a room here. What are you doing in here? So I don't want to be accused of that. Alright, so 401. Yeah, probably as I frantically told the bus driver that I'm looking for VR 401. He's probably thinking, what the hell? I don't know anything about tablets. So University of Otago House, I have no idea what that's about. Is it an actual university? Or just the name? Oh, I like those kind of statues. I was going to call them statuettes. What does this signify? The devil. Okie dokie. If this was a horror movie, these would probably come alive and eat me, wouldn't they? So maybe it is a university, isn't it? The University of Otago. I don't know what degrees they would give out. Looks like part of it is for lease. Top floor, occupy now. Alright. Yeah, again, another automatic alarm system. Maybe that's the standard here. You got to be transparent about it. You'd think they would put this in a place where you couldn't see it. But I suppose if it needs servicing, it's just right here. And I suppose if there's a fire, I suppose you could disengage the alarm system and then turn on the water. Dry riser inlet. Must be for paper fires. Okay. So, yeah, we're just across the road from all those shops where, like, the French restaurant was. This one's a car park. Prime parking, 385 Queen Street. I do remember this park, Myers Park. I don't remember the name, I do now. Because, I would have passed it to walk down to downtown. My first vacation to Auckland, I would have had to pass this if I didn't catch the bus. Actually, most likely I did catch the bus, but other times if I chose to walk, this would have been the route. Okay. I don't know if I'm seeing things. That scaffolding looks a lot like the Eiffel Tower. It's not, is it? Are they trying to make a replica of the Eiffel Tower? Can you see that scaffolding there? Hang on, it's going to come into view. Yeah, see the top of that scaffolding looks like the Eiffel Tower, or the top of the Eiffel Tower. I think it's just a coincidence. I talk about scaffolding. Alright. That pathway looks a bit creepy when you're going at night. Alright. What is this place? The White House Entertainment Centre. Ah, okay. So I suppose they have concerts here? I don't know. What type of entertainment are they referring to? So if you're not happy about the VR accommodation, you can stay at Quest. This is the next accommodation here. Oh, there's also Queen's Park residences. They're probably private apartments. But yeah, Quest Hotel. I've heard of Quest, Auckland. They've got parking, it looks like. I'm assuming. And yeah, again, it's a relative short walk to downtown. You can stay here. I wouldn't want to stay here. I'd rather be in the heart of the city, which I am, where Ibis is, than across the road where Holiday Inn Express is. So another dark coloured building coming up here. 3, 4, 5. Black. Oh, International College. Okay, what do they offer? I don't know. Again, I'm starting to notice this. There's a pattern. So there's a manual smoke system. I suppose it's for the firefighters' information straight away. So if there's a fire, they can check that board and see exactly where the fire is emanating from, I suppose. Alright. Got a bit of construction going here, so excuse the noise. Not to yell. Alright. What is this in the corner here? Oh, it's still part of the University of Auckland, New Zealand International College. It's the reception. I thought to remember there was a cat. Someone's equipment there. Alright, ahead of us, that garish coloured restaurant or cafe. I remember having lunch there, or dinner. You can also see the Sky Tower in the distance there, so you know you're heading back to the centre of town. Yes, let's cross this road when it's safe. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, this how do you pronounce that? Kangnam Station. Oh, is it Kangnam Station? Yeah, it's a Korean restaurant. Kangnam Station. I have eaten here before. I don't remember the colours. Maybe they've done a bit of redecorating, I'm not sure. But yeah, I have eaten there before. So, again, a lot of construction going on to my right. Excuse the noise, we'll get through it. There's also New Zealand Sunday School Union. I don't know if that's still in operation. Live comedy. Comedy Fest. Classic Studio. Okay. Yes, definitely the sort of things you wouldn't see if you're driving. Not that I've ever tried to hire a car in New Zealand. Although if you go out past the city, it would be nice, I guess, to drive around through the countryside. Sake Bar, Kura Sake Bar. Another empty lot. When I see a rectangular block like this, it always reminds me, it reminds me of my apartment. It's a much bigger size than my apartment. Q Theatre, what is that? Fuel yourself and fuel the arts. 100% of Citizen Q profit support what's happening on Q Theatre stages. Okay. So this is what's on. They've got a looping screen. Heath Franklin's chopper on trial, just an example. And again, here we are, a manual alarm system. It also says where you are. So that must be for emergencies there. Alright. At times people ignore me with my phone, other times they're looking intently at me, thinking, what the hell, you effing idiot? Alright. So not much in this section of downhill heading back to downtown Auckland. A few buses rolling by there. You know they're the bus system because it's got AT Metro, which is Auckland Transport. I would assume that's what it's short for. Auckland Town Hall. Passing. Oh, this whole section would be Auckland Town Hall. And again, there we are. The manual heat smoke system. It's definitely a pattern there, I've discovered. Alright. Oh, this breeze is nice and being in the shade. You know how I love the heat. Alright. So we're going to be passing, I don't know the exact pronunciation. AOT Square. When I looked at it the other day, it was drizzling and overcast. But now it's looking like summertime should be. Here it is. So nice and sunny. Still not very populated. I mean, it's not, I don't know, I'm assuming it's not exactly a destination. If you happen to be in this area, you'd probably stop by, but if nothing's going on, like, you know, if there's no, I don't know, free music or activities, it's pretty much just an empty space. I guess you could say that for all kind of civic spaces in a city. When there's nothing going on, it would be empty. Yes, do I know how to say the obvious? Alright. So, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm getting quite parched now. I know tourists would often travel or walk around with bottled water. I'm not one of those types. Okay. So this should give you an idea what's here. So we've got, what's ahead of us. And it shows you how far it is to walk, which is good too. So anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, if I was choosing to stay at a hotel in the city, it'd probably be from this point onwards. This is an easy reach to everything you really need in the city, from supermarkets to cafes and restaurants, the Sky Tower, the waterfront, the fallen bicycles, rental bikes. Yeah, I mean, if there's any hotels from this point on, this is probably where I'd stay. It's easy to get around on foot, and it won't kill your thigh muscles. Oh yes, I've heard of Burger Fuel. I don't really feel like a burger. I don't know, I think I'm heavily influenced. I know there's also Daiso Japan, which we've got in Doncaster. What was I saying? Ever since I purchased the air fryer back in my apartment and, you know, fried meats primarily, yeah, I really haven't been craving takeaways. Like, I guess holidays like this would be the exception. But, you know, having burgers and steak doesn't really, yeah, I'm not really as drawn to it as maybe pre-apartment days, pre-air fryer days. So I'm back at Stark's, where I made that joke in the subject line of the video that, you know, are they in stark contrast to other coffee places. And actually, they're not open. Again, look at that one. That's a big one. The manual smoke heat board. They are connected to this theatre, which is called the Civic. And I presume if there's nothing on in the theatre, you know, it wouldn't be like they wouldn't benefit from people not being here. So I assume they're only open when there's a theatre show. And only the other day there was the Lord of the Rings show. That's what it said there. But it must have finished its season because I don't see that information. Or maybe it's about the pigeon. Hey, do you know about the theatre? Hey, wait, are you an actor? So they've got something for children here. Dr. Zeus is the Cat in the Hat, live on stage from January 23rd, if you happen to be around. So, yeah, something for everyone. Oh, jeez, that is so loud. It's like a gunshot. Alright, let's forge on, peoples. Follow me off the cliff. Alrighty, lots of construction going on. I remember seeing a vlog about someone tongue-in-cheek talking about how Auckland's a city of cones. He's talking about these orange cones, and they're peppered right throughout the city, and you see them everywhere and anywhere, anytime. I kind of agree. I kind of maybe wouldn't notice them as much, but now that I watched that vlog, yes, Auckland has many cones. Look at how many are there over there. Okay, this department store that says Smith and, how do you pronounce that? Cowhees? It's actually open. Oh, of course, it's a weekday. I didn't think it was open. They have Christmas, I guess it's the adventures of Hutu and Kawa? Kawa? I don't know how you pronounce that. It's kind of equivalent to the Maya Christmas windows in Melbourne, if you know the Maya department store. But I don't know if it's technically meant to be Christmassy. It kind of does have a sort of a Christmas flavour, or maybe not. Maybe not at all. Maybe it's nothing to do with Christmas. If I bothered to read it, which I'm not. Yeah. So they have a Christmas display there. Well, from this point on, I think we're not going to film that much more because we're back pretty much in the heart of the city. My left shoelace has come off again. See there the vape shops I talked about? You can always find one. You're never too far away from a vape shop. Let's just take refuge in here. We might actually get a drink somewhere. Maybe this lady can help me. Yeah, even if it's just like a can of Coke or something. What is that? Is that a... I thought that was a... No, that's not a food store. It's a cosmetic store? Has like contact lenses, skincare. That's a hair salon down there. Oh, there's a vending machine. I don't trust vending machines. Since I lost my money at the... where did I stay? Changi Airport. I was surprised that had a faulty vending machine. Let's just sit here for a moment and tie up my shoelace. Evidence A. I'm going to stop the video here.